So I don't think a single person at Warner Brothers or HBO gave any thought to this new Harry Potter series beyond how much money they think it's going to make them. J.K. Rowling has destroyed everything that she's built, and she was doing that before she was publicly a bigot. I really want to combat their narrative of saying this adaptation should replace the films because they're going to be more faithful adaptations to the source material. And I'm sure that that is going to be the case. But have you considered that maybe that is a bad thing? For example, in the first film, Hagrid comes to take Harry away from the Dursleys, and they cut immediately to going to Diagon Alley so that Harry can get his wand, go to the bank, don't worry about the goblet. In the book, after Harry is taken away by Hagrid, he spends the rest of the summer in Hagrid's hut. And like nothing happens. And it deserved to be cut. The current budget per episode for this show is $100 billion, which puts it way above the last most expensive show, Amazon Prime's Lord of the Rings: Rings of Power, another series no one asked for. And looking at that teaser trailer, I'm sorry, I don't see it. I think it looks really bad. There is something disturbingly uncanny about the look of this series because they know that they can't take a new direction. It has to look as close to the established brand as possible because guess what? They went and built a theme park. What, are they just going to close down Universal Studios' most successful and lucrative part of their park to rebrand it into some completely different Hogwarts? You're going to alienate your audience. So that means that this series can only tread water until we get to the original content that was not adapted in the films. Harry Potter was lightning in a bottle. Nothing has ever come close to what Harry Potter did. I've already seen a lot of people talking about this, some of them way more qualified than me to discuss this. I have no issue with race swapping, especially with Harry Potter, but the characters that they keep choosing to race bend are the worst ones to choose. I would love for anyone to be able to play Hermione, but fact of the matter is, she is like the main person that is constantly being targeted, harassed, and hate crimed by people. There's a lot of problems with that. In general, the best way that they could distinguish themselves is through the costuming. Everyone's put into like a lot of warm tones. It kind of just makes everyone look like they're in Gryffindor. That's kind of why the original costumes were grays and blacks, so that the emblems for each of the houses would stick out. It also doesn't help the contrast problem that this trailer had. I just think that the lack of creativity put on display in this series is going to be the biggest death knell to it by trying to remind people of what they used to have when they still literally have it on the same platform. It's still on HBO Max. What are you going to do? Get rid of those movies? This show needs to make its own audience. It can't rely on the existing Harry Potter fandom because they've been burned real bad. A lot of them aren't going to show up. And we've seen with streaming metrics, with even successful shows that people would say, I really enjoyed that. I would watch more of that. They don't actually come back. I believe the numbers on Wednesday season 2 showed that 43% of viewers that watched through season 1 didn't come back for the second. I'm very sure that's going to be the case for Harry Potter as well. Like, at least with the new Hunger Games movies, Suzanne Collins is writing the books and clearly does have things to say with these stories. And that could have happened for Harry Potter if, frankly, they gave J.K. Rowling way less control over Fantastic Beasts. There are an infinite amount of shows that you can watch instead of Harry Potter. Top of the list is the anime currently airing right now, Witch Hat Atelier. Witch Hat Atelier is the greatest thing ever, you guys. My friends are sick and tired of hearing me talk about Witch Hat Atelier, but I am sorry. It is so much better than Harry Potter will ever be because chiefly it is well written. If you take anything away from this video, it should be that you should go read Witch Hat right now. Read it. Watch it. Why are you still here? Go watch Witch Hat. Do it now! Do it now!